the time of the afternoon birds. All right, so hello friends. We are going to move some marshmallows. These marshmallows to put them in the greenhouse to give them some more oomph. And then we are going to plant some marshmallows from the greenhouse that already have some oomph. So we're going to move these marshmallows down there too. 1, 2 marshmallow. And yeah, the ones, I can't believe how big the ones got in the greenhouse. So that's clearly the place for young marshmallows. Okay, so my hands are full. It is day 1 of our Valentine's Week fundraising drive. So right now we are $12 off raising our first $500. So thank you to our 12 donors that have shown up for this drive. Yeah, we're off to a start, and we keep going, and we keep advocating and asking anyone out there listening to click on the link and know that this week your donation is matched. We got a half dozen donors who are pooling together for our 50% match, so we can have that impact ever amplified, and it's a way we stay sane in our crazy world. Generosity, giving, coming together and supporting these kind, sublime causes. This is what puts a smile on our face. So, and also plants put a smile on our face. So this is the difference. This is really crazy. These marshmallows compared to these marshmallows. So these are the ones we're going to put into the ground. They're ready. They've grown up. Put these marshmallows in here. So it took a long time to grow these. I had to cold stratify these marshmallows in the fridge. So I had to mimic the conditions of winter by putting them in a cold paper towel in the fridge. So now we have this big old marshmallow that we're going to put in the ground right now. I just did some quick AI questioning to make sure I had it right. And yes, marshmallows like sunny, warm earth. So we won't put them here. It's moist, but not that sunny. And there's just too much. It's too close to being a path for our precious marshmallows. I've never had marshmallows here before. So the root is where we get maybe some of you called them marshmallows. That's what I call them. It's probably longer than being a kid. I called them marshmallows. But they're actually a type of mallow. We have a couple types of mallow here, which is an edible flower. We have Indian mallow. We have another type of like orange mallow. I think this is the spot, guys. Although we might not want to grow it that close to the malunggay. So the roots used to be boiled of the marshmallow to form like the gelatin that would allow them to fabricate the confectory that we know as marshmallows. So the plant isn't actually used for making marshmallows, that's what they're called. Mallows of the marsh, if you will. So this is the marsh where we're going to put them. But you can eat them. The flowers make a nice tea. They're very beautiful. So I'm just gonna, I think this is maybe a good spot. Now we do have this planted with taro roots, so maybe just make sure there aren't other spots. Let's see if we can't sight some of our new goldfish. You don't see the tadpoles, but they live in the mud at the bottom of the ponds. So. Okay, there they are. You see the little fishes? They hang out. They're cool. They're a cool little fish family. These 3 seem to hang out, and then I don't know if the one that is hard to see because of his coloration hangs out with them. And then there's like a 4th loner goldfish. I guess we'll toss them some food, even though they should find what they need right here in the pond. So day one, guys, it's Valentine's Day week. I don't know if you feel like this, but 2025 is really cooking. It just seems like we were passing the new year, and now it's we're well into it. The first big holiday coming up, which coincides with a big Valentine's Day party at the school, the Integral Heart, where I will be going tomorrow and celebrating the party on Wednesday with the kids, so tune in for that. And right now, there's 12 people tuning in, and we are $12 away from raising our first 500 in the drive. All of your donations are being matched, so please, click on the link, guys. Let's come together. It's still daylight in our first day of the drive. Let's put some numbers up for the kids. I feel very blessed, to be able to be here and advocate this cause. And while these drives, present a big challenge for us funding the charity, it's a joyful challenge, because what better way to use our time, our energy, our treasure, our generosity than helping kids such as this on their journey that they're on out of generational poverty. So thanks everyone for that. And okay, here's some fishies. Oh, there's the fourth one. You see the dark one? He's with them, but you never see him because he's so dark. So there's 4 fish. Oh, and there's the 5th fish. Okay, everyone's accounted for. I get nervous. We just put these fish in the pond, so it's like I like to do a fish count every day, and I don't feel so good until I've counted 5 fish. But we have confirmed 5 living fish in the pond. We have no confirmation of the tadpoles, but they are impossible to see. And I haven't seen the snails in a while, but is that one actually? Oh, there we go. One of the snails. And goldfish grow to the size, they're a type of carp, or related at least to carp. So they grow to the size of their container, so they should get pretty big. Okay, well, I know the marshmallow has to be somewhere along this pond. This would be the great spot, but we planted a palm tree there. So, what do you think? Right here? This might be the spot. Little random strawberry there. I think what we'll just have to do is I want to move that taro root, remove it. But for now, it's not going to be a big issue. I just know that gets to be a big plant. And we have plenty of taro root spot, but this is our marshmallow spot. So Mick, we couldn't get connected today, but I'll do a call on here with Mick Quinn tomorrow to talk about the charity. He could even pop on this call. It's impossible to know. So the Integral Heart, how it works is it's not a school, it's an education center, but it is a program that allows kids who otherwise don't have the resources, financial, societal, to go to school. It allows them to have all of their resources paid for that they need to go to school, books, uniforms, shoes, things like this. And then the kids come to the Integral Heart Center after that school to our after-school programming, which includes English, philosophy, yoga even, critical thinking, homework help, math help, and music, art. I get to come sing sometimes at the center with the kids, or I do writing classes periodically. So, and then the problem with kids stuck in generational poverty, I've been working in Guatemala in this field for a long time now, 16, 17 years. And one of the big problems is parents don't prioritize their kids' education because they're in a survival mentality. They're thinking, what am I going to eat today? What am I going to eat tomorrow? And in some cases, where am I going to sleep tonight? So when kids are in when kids are in and families are in that mentality, they're not going to think 10 years of good education and we'll break this vicious cycle of generational poverty. So you have to incentivize, while you're teaching someone to fish, educationally speaking, it's like a decade of time. So you have to feed them in the short term. And that's what our food basket program does. We also do dog sterilization clinics, rescue and place dogs. The Integral Heart has even rescued 2 horses. You can ask Mick about that when we get him on a call. Cats, oh my, no bears. Yeah, I think they sound like they go together. What I'm going to do though is, because I've just grown these from, the littlest seeds in the fridge, is really protect the marshmallow against any other of these plants. So I'll keep an eye out. I am leaving though in about 3 weeks to see Mom and my brother, 2 of my brothers, and then some other brothers and sister. And then I'm going to be, so that starts in Colorado, and then it goes to, probably a bad angle. I don't think she's here anymore, but there used to be a lady that really didn't like it when she could see up my nose. So let's put you guys over here. I just don't know if I can read as well. Well, rest assured, I'll keep talking. Okay. So happy Valentine's Day week, everyone. For many years now, Valentine's Day week has always been about the Integral Heart, and that's about the heart. So certainly maybe we'll have a cacao ceremony with the kids. That's perfect for the party. So connecting with our hearts for the Integral Heart, for the hearts of these kids. Lotus, I see you're on here. Thank you for your donation. I'll flip the knife for you. I'm not supposed to do this in front of people, but you're actually just, I know you're people watching on a phone, but you're not people, you're a phone. It's like, okay, so there's this comedian bit. And I don't know, some reel I saw online, and then we'll flip the, okay, just flip the knife. Oh, okay, you gotta learn when to drop it. Drop it when it's hot. Okay, so, the bit is this guy's like, my girlfriend has my phone, her phone, and says, it's my dad. And I threw it on the ground, and I said, do you think I'm stupid? That's a cell phone. That's not your dad. Anyways, so you're people watching on a cell phone. I'm actually just flipping this knife in front of a cell phone, not people. Oh, okay, no more. I'm better with machetes, I swear. It's a thrill. It's also different sort of thrill in the heart. A calmer one is coming together in this cause for the kids. So it's okay. We're live. I don't want to rush myself. It's just mud. It's not blood. That's a great T-shirt. It's just mud, not blood. And guys, it's just kindness, and I believe kindness is an unlimited resource that once set in motion continues, because I think of the kindness that has come to my life in so many ways and continues to, and how that just puts me in a position to want to, provide that for those that don't have that in their world. And for kids born in a generational poverty, it's easy to see the resources they lack. But it's an invitation as we help the obvious, kids that don't have enough to eat, kids not going to school, to have those more difficult invitations, to figure out who around us, isn't being seen, isn't being heard, doesn't have someone to talk to, doesn't have a table to bring their gifts to. So it's just about opening our heart and being available when we can for who we can. And here is one invitation I open to you to donate to the kids of the Integral Heart, because they need our help to have the resources to get out of this horrible cycle called generational poverty. And with that, let's put our first marshmallow in the marsh, in the ground. Okay. Let's move this rock. This rock looks really big and as it were. Okay. The first marshmallow is being put in position. Da-na-na-na. Let's ride, folks. just have to really clearly mark these so someone doesn't think it's like a weed. Okay, well, picking up my cell phone was a bad idea because I need both my hands. So we're going to put you guys back here, but hey, it's K&J 2.0. Thank you for sharing. That's something you guys can do even if you can't donate. You can share the link. Encourage others to donate, guys. It's the cause of the kids. And I invite you to join your hearts today. Matching is in place. Okay, so first marshmallow is in. And I don't know if I should plant this other one right next to it. A little bit further down the line. First of all, we're going to move this watercress somewhere else. Now. Okay, back in the frame, guys. Is anyone still here? Okay, decisions about where to put the final marshmallow. Maybe here, under this rock. It's a muddy job for hay planting marshmallows. Oh, there's a worm. Hi, worm. Let's make sure you don't get hit with this knife. I won't eat this worm if someone donates. No, just kidding. I won't eat the worm. I don't eat raw insects. I only cook insects. Oh, it's the other half of the worm. They both seem okay. Alright, well, look at this big rock. Ooh, that feels like if we take that rock, everything's going to fall. Fixed blade knife, it's really the only way to get at these things. Okay, so that's great. We've removed a bigger rock, and that will give us space with soil beneath it for our biggest marshmallow plant, our prized marshmallow plant. With plants in the garden, you can only just wish them the best. So here it is, and it's going in the ground. Grown from the tiniest seed. If you've ever seen marshmallow seeds, they are tiny. Okay. Cover all that soil around it. And the next thing we just want to do is clearly mark it so that it doesn't get messed with. Okay, it's in, folks. I'm really happy. I hope may you flower. It's cool to have a plant growing from a seed that we've never had before. But marshmallows, we've been hearing about them our whole lives. So wash my hands, come back and grab the phone. Okay, so let's mark it with this. Also kind of give it something to, I don't know, lean on with these new plants. Okay, so this is kind of the universal garden sign of, I want this plant to stay here. Don't pull it out. Just putting up a stick by it. Because between me, Saul, and Miguel, there's 3 pretty committed gardeners roving through here. And we need a way to communicate with each other you know, about what we did. Okay. Bada bing, bada boo. Garden lingo for the plant is now in place. All right. And then let's get a little stick for the other marshmallow. All right, so we did it. Let's clean off our knife, our garden all-purpose forest knife. I've had this one for a while. I've lost it a couple times in the woods and found it. So I don't know the brand, but that's a good one. All right, I'll let you guys look at these marshmallows. I guess you couldn't see up there. So that's one marshmallow. And that's our prized marshmallow. So that's the interesting thing, Lotus. Will we get s'mores out of it? We'll get flowers from it. Hey, brother. But I don't know if we'll get s'mores because we would have to boil the roots to make a, like, gelatinous structure that would, I don't know. I'll have to ask AI, but we'll definitely get marshmallow tea. Maybe we can, like, make a marshmallow tea with cinnamon, other graham crackery type things. So other updates is this is amaranth. This is a grain. We have both red and white amaranth, and maybe this is red. Well, that's red, but what this doesn't. It's called white, but it's not white. And we got some broccoli happening here. Broccoli flowers. That's a tobacco plant. This is spilanthes. I'm not going to eat any because I'm live, and then my mouth goes numb when I eat them. Very soon we're going to see what color sunflower this is. We're supposed to have a bunch of different kinds, although from the outside it looks standard. Dill. Our sage garden. Look at those tobacco flowers. Wow. Pigeon peas. You can boil them down and make a dip. We can dip our marshmallows in it. Sage. Tulsi, you're going to have to move this because this turns into like one of those big Tulsi bushes. Lettuce and broccoli. Abundant. We got chards of different colors. White chard, yellow chard, red chard. So I think I'm going to have a salad tonight. That seems good before I turn the water on because then I can't eat it right when it's been watered. We've got beets. Little beets. Big beets. Ready? Oh, look, you see the beet? We got them beets, we got them beets, we got the beets. Great. Thrilling. I didn't even know about that beet. That was a secret beet. The one that David played to please the Lord. Waka, waka, waka. Okay, it's the silly hour. All right. Well, there's more to show in the garden, but we'll walk up here. It's been really great living off this garden and the surrounding abundance of karuna and sununa. I was going to plant those beans today, but I just I got caught fundraising too hard. But this is the plan. For the beans, we'll put little posts like they like. They can grow up. And it's a long journey, but this house is, I'm staying now in the 3rd floor. Second floor office is not far off, but I will probably be leaving the country for a month right when it finishes. That's often the case. So this is cotton flower. Ever seen cotton flower? And then it turns into cotton. Look at this beautiful white cotton. You know, every time I cut myself because I'm juggling a knife, I just come outside, get fresh cotton, and feel blessed. Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate you being here. I had to do it. I had to take the first orange off this tree so that I could give energy into other things. I think there's other little oranges now, so it was worth it. Short-term sacrifice for long-term orange gain. These are, you know, this is nice to always have around. This is like there's very few spines on this nopal cactus. And let's see if see what's inside here. I don't think this is edible. I don't think it was ripe, but citrus are weird. Maybe it's like just a lime instead of an orange. Okay. So, I mean, it looks promising. It's not easy access. That's your indication it's probably not good. Maybe I should just try this a little bit and see if it's even worth the journey. And, oh, it's horrible. But you know what's wonderful, guys? What we're doing together with the Integral Heart for the Integral Heart family kids. So if you're watching this, we are nearing the end of our first day of the drive. We were just a touch off $500 raised as this video went live. So if you're seeing it, please join us, join the fun, join the heart with the Integral Heart family kids, and do what you can. Your donation is matched this week, 50% match. So together, we got this. Let's do it.